Man, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Let's Argue About It. Today, I got my brother, fat brother, all the above, right? Prince Archie, aka PA, the writer, in the building today. What's
What's
up,
go-
my boy?
What's
You
going
know,
on?
and if y'all don't
Thanks
know,
for
before we
having
even
me,
get started, that's $1 million man right there. That's 1 million views. But we're gonna get into it next, man. So, but before we start,
Mhm.
I always got to kick it off, just kind of like, letting the audience know, like, who
Mhm.
who is PA?
Well, first, I'm a husband, I'm a father. Then, I'm a songwriter, music supervisor, and an artist.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
So when did you realize you were gonna be a songwriter, right? Like, how did that start?
See, man, it really just, I can't even tell you how it started, but it started like just writing stuff that I couldn't say out loud, like writing stuff on paper that I couldn't say out loud. So, then it became putting it to music. So putting it to music, then like people started feeling what I wrote, and they was like, "Hey, why you don't do music?" And then that's when I clicked and just knew it was gonna be a gift.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, a lot of people talk about, overnight success, right?
Hmm.
A lot about what we're gonna talk about today is just about, is it about timing or is it about talent? Right?
Yeah.
Is the music industry a timing thing or is it a talent thing, right? So for you, how you knew putting out your thoughts to paper was
Hmm.
one thing, but
Hmm.
like when was that, what was that pivotal moment, like, bro, this was the record that made me, or this was a song that I first did and it's just what took off for me, or
Hmm.
even just like, hey, this is what made me realize I had a gift to write music.
That pivotal moment, it was actually it was at PV. It's when
Okay.
I first got to PV because I went to
Yeah.
Kansas first, and then I
Shout out to
came.
PV.
Yeah, I came to PV my second semester. So I linked up with DJ Chose,
Shout out to Chose.
and I sent him.
Another PV product.
Yeah, I sent him something that I like recorded in a restroom or whatever, and it was just like on a laptop. It wasn't like good at mixing or anything. I sent it to him. He's like, bro, this fire. Hey, let's link up and let's do a track. So that's when I created the group High Def. We went from High Def to Three Live, but long story short. But yeah, that's when I went up, linked up with him. We made the song called Drop It Down Dip, and then we performed it at
Ah, I remember that song. Hold on.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we performed it at PV Choice Awards. And you know how people are at
Yeah.
PV. Like if you trash, they gonna boo you.
Oh yeah, fact. That's the real Apollo. That's
Yeah.
the real Apollo. If you was a music person and you can make a song and they ain't boo you off the stage, like I'm talking about, this is how
Yeah.
crazy it was. I want people to put this in perspective. PV booed. That wasn't Big Sean. Who was it?
It
Who did
was
they
J it
boo?
was J.
It
Cole.
was J. Cole. That's how
Yeah.
crazy that is, right? PV booed J. Cole. Now, granted, I didn't go to the J. Cole concert either because I didn't know who he was. But still, that's how cutthroat it was. So yeah, no, I
Nah,
got
for
you. I
real.
got you.
So when we did that, we did get booed. And then after the performance, I had a lot of people come up to me, hey man, this is dope. That's when I started gaining followers and traction. That's when I started putting out merch and all that. Then they was buying it. So I'm like, oh yeah, we on one.
We on one. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Drop It Down Dip, right? It was one of them ones. I really
Yeah.
remember that. That's the one you play at the Newman Center. You played it at the Knights of
Yeah.
Columbus. Like, for all those that don't know, like, that's some old school spots in PV, right?
Yeah.
But so how did you transition into like the kind of music that you have now? Like, when did it start to change, right? You mentioned that you do high def, three live. So when did your music start to change? Because your music now got a lot of like soul and it's kind of a little more deep. You know what I mean? Not to say Drop It Down Dip wasn't deep, but we know
Yeah.
that was a,
Nah, bro.
that was hands on the wall. You know what I mean?
Nah,
You're not digging.
respectfully, nah, it wasn't deep.
Yeah.
Drop it down deep, because like I was writing in my environment. Because
Yeah. Facts.
PV,
Okay.
we produce productive people, but man, it's a party school at the end of
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
Cause hey, I barely went to class.
Nah, it's
I
crazy.
was partying, but
Yeah.
I think the change was like when you start to mature. It's
Okay.
like once you grow older, you can't talk about the same things. It's like
Come
I'm
on now.
not going to too many parties no more. I'm not going to that type of stuff. So now I'm writing about feelings, like what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing in the world. It can be heartache, um, confusion, pain, whatever I'm going through at the time, or what I see that's going on around me. I write about that so people can relate. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, with the way, music has been,
Hmm.
right? You've been writing this. This is probably what, 15 years now? 20, 10 years, 10,
Yeah,
15?
about
About
10,
15?
15.
About
Yeah,
15 years,
yeah.
right? So, when did you when did you like when you left PV, right? And you was
Mhm.
like, all right, man, this is like 100% what I'm about to be committed to. Like,
Mhm.
how was that for you, right? Because you graduated from PV, probably got a degree on what at this point?
Um, well, actually, I graduated from University of Houston downtown.
Oh,
I'm sad
my bad.
about that
It's okay.
because I did leave school for a year when I had my son, and I came back.
Being a cool dad, hey, it's
Yeah,
cool. It's
and
what it
then
is.
so I was in computer engineering, so I came
Mhm.
back. When I came back, they shut that whole department down, and they was like,
Mm.
basically, you got to pick another degree.
On the school, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I am not starting over, and I only had like 6 hours to graduate,
Oh yeah, nah.
and I was like, that's why I'm not a zoo boy,
Yeah, it's okay.
but hey,
Another conversation for another
another
day. It's
conversation
okay.
for another day. But I graduated from University of Houston downtown in communications. Then I
Okay.
went back to PV, and I got my master's in business administration.
Okay. So you are a
Yeah,
PV grad.
yeah.
Yeah, you are.
I'm still,
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
I'm still
Come
a
on
PV
now. You a
grad though.
PV
Yeah,
grad. Like,
yeah,
don't do that.
yeah,
Don't let people know you didn't graduate from PV now.
yeah.
Hold on now. You
Yeah,
still a
yeah,
PV
yeah.
grad,
No, for sure. I had to do
So
that.
so you didn't want to do like what was your first job out of I guess my for lack of better words, right? Like what was your first job, or were you just like straight music the minute you left from grad school? Because you don't go to grad school just to be like, shit, I ain't finna try to use this degree, right?
Bro,
Initially.
yeah, you always work the job that you probably don't want to, but it just pay the bills. So I
Uh-huh.
was always in like sales and driving
Okay.
trucks or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
But always on the side, I always stay consistent in writing and creating content and stuff like that, doing music videos and songwriting. So that always
Okay.
was one
So,
of the things.
being a songwriter versus
Hmm.
being an artist, right? Because you're both,
Yeah,
right? Which one's the one that's like, hey, this is kind of, I mean, I guess songwriting led into the artistry, but like
yeah,
now that you're good on both ends, to be
yeah,
real, like you blown up on both sides,
yeah.
like do you like the songwriting more? Do you like the artistry more? Like what is it how do you balance that? Because you write hits for a lot of people, right? I mean, you
Yeah,
wrote hits for, I believe, All American, right?
yeah.
Like you wrote hits for like that's been in
TV
TV
shows.
shows,
Yeah,
right? And you wrote hits for other people who have hits, right? So,
yeah,
Grammy products, right? So like,
yeah.
let's talk about that and like how does that feel to be like, all right, I was able to write a song that was Grammy
Hmm.
nominated for somebody else, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm still trying to be my own Grammy with,
No,
being an artist.
for sure. But it's like once you mature and you get older, it's like you really want to be behind the scenes.
Okay.
And I think that's the appropriate route to take when you're getting older. Like I don't have to be the face of everything. Like I can be in the background and still make an impact. Like it's a lot of stuff I do right now. You probably will never know I do it because I'm not gonna say nothing, but
Hmm.
I know I'm making money. I know I'm making money off of it.
Yeah.
But y'all see that person, they in the shows got the big chains,
Yeah.
fancy car, and it's like y'all just don't know I wrote that,
Yeah.
right?
You
So
wrote that. That's
yeah, but yeah, I
crazy.
like to be behind the scenes.
Okay.
Like
So
yeah,
how does that work,
hmm
right? Because you write a song, right? So I know like popular writers, right? Like I'm
yeah,
gonna say like Eric Bellinger, right?
yeah,
You're a popular writer too, but we're
dope,
not gonna do that. But like
dope,
Eric Bellinger, right?
yeah,
A lot of he can sing too though.
yeah.
Everybody know he can sing, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
But like he's known for like writing some of the best hits for people, right?
He's dope.
Right? He's known for that.
Hmm.
But at the same time, there's probably a lot of music that's unknown to us that he wrote. You get what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
how does that work? How do you choose like, oh, I'm gonna announce that I wrote this song, but I'm not gonna announce that I wrote that song, right? Like how does that work in the scene? Because I be thinking like, you talk about ghostwriters, right? Because
Yeah.
now I'm about to look at you like you ghostwriter? You could have wrote Drake lyrics, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Now, see, you would know, but you just got to know how to, just got to know how to find it because you can go in the credits of all these songs. Like you can go to Drake, and that's one of my favorite artists, and he be having like 12 songwriters, like 4 producers on one song.
mm-hmm.
So, but getting 1% off a Drake song, bro, you still making about 50 to 100K easily,
Hey.
and that's only 1%. So yeah, bro. So
Yeah, okay.
hmm
So, but like for you, you don't necessarily like advertise like, "Hey, I wrote this song."
yeah, I don't do that because I say I like to be behind the scenes. Sometimes I do it
Yeah.
if I'm just like showing other people how the process goes and
Mm-hmm.
like, all right, you hear my voice on it. I probably because I don't sing that good, but I'll let you hear a singer on it that sung the
Yeah.
lyrics that I did, and
Okay.
you'll see the difference. Because sometimes I can sing something and somebody like, man, that's trash,
Yeah.
and then you'll hear a singer on there, you'll be like, wait, man, this. it's hard.
It's hard.
But
Yeah.
you ain't say that with our song on it.
Yeah, yeah,
It's the
yeah, yeah.
same
It's
exact
the
lyric,
same lyric, but
but
it's
it's
the
just
yeah, yeah. It's people
music to the
tone,
ears. It's just
music to
like
the ears.
yeah.
Okay. So, do you think your writing style has gotten stronger over the years, or do you think it's been more lax? Like, how do you like? Because like you just mentioned, right? Being to my next point right here, like
Mhm,
people will hear the song and be like, "Oh, it sounds good. I like it." But you
mhm,
know, the same. Let's just say you sung "I Love You." Whitney
yeah.
Houston sang "I Love You." It's the same "I Love
Mhm,
You." She just sung it better, right?
yeah.
So, like, do you think lyrics matter in this kind of age? And how does that affect your writing? Because you look at TikTok and stuff, you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah, lyrics does matter. Like for me, it came with a lot of failure because it's times we did packs for Usher, Chris Brown,
She.
and I'm like, man, these are certified bangers, and then you just don't hear nothing back. So it's like I take it in, I'm like, man, they ain't rocking with what I wrote.
Yeah.
So it just makes me go deeper in my bag. Like, okay, let me retune this or try this and see if they like this. Go listen to their cadence, what they like to do, what's their range. I like all that. All that plays a factor because
So you
so
really got to study. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. You really got to study these people's music. Like if you're trying to
yeah,
submit to the bid, you got to study their music because
yeah,
they may not really mess with it because it just doesn't fit like their style.
yeah. Because sometimes you can write a hit, but they probably intimidated. Like I can't hit that note like that. Like
Hmm.
I don't want to feel this songwriter type thing. So it's a lot of that going into play
Okay, okay.
for sure.
So you be on the road a lot. You don't be on the road a lot. What kind of career does this make? You know, when you're a family
Man,
man and a wife at home, and
ma-
then you on the road, you on
man,
tour.
it does get hectic. My wife was just on me. She was like, "Man, you finna go to L.A. and you just came back from Dallas and you just came." I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm still trying to make it. I'm still not where I want to be because
Okay.
I'm still grinding every day. Because I want to be one of the best, and that's what comes with it. Like
Yeah.
you gotta take advantage of them opportunities when it's given."
Okay. What's your favorite song you've written so far that's made it to like mainstream TV show whatever?
I would say "Fighting Demons."
Okay.
That Fighting Demons, which it aired on All American, and I
Okay.
wrote it with our frat brother Joel Love.
Okay.
That was like I was like in a dark. I was in a dark place. Not like a dark place, like not committing suicide or
Yeah.
nothing. But I just felt like I had friends that like turned on me and going through a lot of situations, and I feel like I really expressed myself and I got it all out on that track.
On
On
that
that track.
track.
So
So
yeah,
for it to be played is
yeah. So
memorable because it's
yeah,
like damn,
every
oh
time
y'all
I
really
hear it, I'm like,
yeah, yeah.
bro, it wasn't a diss song, but it was kind of like, you can throw a little shade here and there,
Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
like one of those I was able to
Okay.
express myself. So
Okay. So do you think it's so did you when you wrote that song to specifically submit to them or did you just write it, had it in a queue, they were looking for people to be music track like sing your track in, we might use it if we like it type thing?
yeah, so for that, I just wrote it because that's just how I was feeling at the time. So the way music, like getting your music on TV works, they got like a little portal. Like they'll have like briefs. They was like, we looking for a song that matches this vibe or whatever.
Hmm.
I just submitted it, and then boom. I ain't gonna say the price, but let's just say it was a hefty price, and they was like, "Hey, we want this song. Like, we want to put this in the show." Like, what? Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Yeah. So
Okay, okay. We talk about, with talent, we are in a I kind of mentioned it earlier, we're like in a TikTok society, right?
right,
You got the right hook, that motherfucker going viral
right.
on TikTok because they're gonna do a dance, right?
Hmm.
So, my question to you is, do you think that, industry artists or industry people that sign, you
Hmm.
know, songwriters or use their songs, are they looking now for people with the most attention or just to be able to create or have a skill set that can translate to what's happening right now currently?
I would say honestly, I would say both because attention is right now, but it gets you in the room. The attention gets you in the room, but
Oh, word. Okay.
the skill is what keep you there.
Yeah.
I would say
Okay.
for sure.
Okay. So like, do you think that for your like equated to your journey, right? Do
Yeah,
you think I mean, the skill obviously came first, but do you think that the recognition came before the attention, or did it not come until after the attention?
it came after the attention
Okay.
because I ain't started getting attention until I did that Sprite jingle and I got on VH1.
Don't we don't even,
So
bro. That's how crazy you've been in the gang. I thought that's
yeah,
like that's before All American.
yeah, that was before.
Yeah, that's
That was
like
before.
yeah, that was like the holiday. It was a holiday. Well, it wasn't a holiday one, was it? That wasn't the holiday drink you did with the
That
cranberry.
actually it was. Well, that
It,
was after the Sprite ginger.
yeah, but you
That's
did
when
the
it came.
holiday one too.
Yeah,
Like you
the
did the yeah,
Sprite
I remember that.
Sprite
Yeah,
cranberry.
yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that. Yeah, I remember that. So damn, so you did the jingle, and then it was
yeah.
just like
And it's crazy that that one opportunity led to me getting music and TVs, led to agencies reaching out like, hey, can we rep you and get you in these rooms? Like that one opportunity, and I just did that on fate, and it was just like Sprite ain't never reach out to me.
yeah.
I just did it because I liked the Sprite at
So
the
how
time.
did you? So like they had like a pitch competition, like you
No,
said, fake.
they ain't even have a pitch competition. Like I had a song called Wasted, and my wife, shout out to her, like I did a music video. I just like, man, I'm finna just put Sprite in the video, whatever. I tagged Sprite in it. They seen it. They hit me on the back end like, hey man, we want you to be an ambassador for us. They sent me all the Sprite I wanted, all the gears. They sent me VIP tickets to the Lotto. Um, Jake, what's his name? Jake.
Jack Harlow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
him and who it was. Sweetie, that's her
Okay.
name.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
they
the
sent
Bay.
me. Yeah, we sent. They sent me tickets, VIP, backstage passes to that. So yeah, that's why man, you gotta be ready for them
You gotta be
opportunities,
ready
man,
for them.
for
That's
sure.
crazy, and all you do is just send it. Shout out to the wife though,
Yeah,
fellas. Listen to your lady.
nah, for
If
sure.
she tell you your music hot, it is. Now if she tell you your music not,
You trash.
it's not. Like so, all you boys out there that want to do something, just ask your lady of an honest opinion, and
Nah,
so
for
let
real.
you know if this needs to be your career. Go get a
Definitely.
9 to 5.
Nah,
All
for
right,
real.
nah, for real. So like, now that we're gonna talk about like people having like trash music, we're not gonna call anybody out on this,
Yeah,
right? Because there's a lot of trash music out here.
yeah.
You're originally from where?
Houston.
Houston. Okay, so you're
Hmm.
Houston. Oh, yes, you're native. So
Yeah.
let's talk about like how do you think that Houston was really like supportive early on in your career, or do you think that they were just kind of like, oh, that's just PA. We know him. We've been knowing him. Nah, it's cool. He's straight. Like, because we
Yeah.
talked about this with, shout out to my boy AJ. He has the
Hmm.
Third War Tours and just how he
Hmm.
had been doing it for a decade,
Yeah.
right?
Hmm.
But people didn't realize it until crazy enough, right?
Hmm.
I'm gonna circle this back, right? J. Cole. J.
Yeah.
Cole did the bike tour with him. Now everybody want to do a tour. He was trying to get local artists, right? And
Yeah.
so you being a local artist, right, and
Hmm.
him reaching out to local artists to try to get them to do this unique experience to connect with people, right?
Hmm.
It's starting to make me realize that maybe, and I'm not from Houston, so like,
Yeah.
they're gonna get on this sound bite, like, you're not from Houston, you culture vulture, you move your ass
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
California, yeah. Before y'all do all that, like,
Yeah.
from a Houstonian's perspective, do you think that the city was supporting you early
I would say definitely not.
on? Okay.
Definitely not. I feel like that's how everybody start off. Even Travis Scott. I didn't even know Travis Scott was from Houston,
Hmm.
but you probably never gonna know until somebody blow up, and then when they blow up, then they be like, "Hey, he went to high school. He went to Elkins with me."
Yeah.
I'm like,
But he probably been doing music,
"Yeah, he been
been
doing."
doing it, been putting on.
Like it's like really the only people that really support you is like your homeboys and your family members. So like once you start making noise, then that's when everybody start coming. Oh yeah, I heard the P. I know him. That's my homie. So that's what it come out to be, bro.
So why do you think it's like that? I mean, you're a communication major, so maybe you can
Yeah,
help me understand, right? So like, why do you think people really just be on this like, bro, I gotta wait for Sprite to co-sign that you nice, even though you've been playing this same song on your page for the last 5 months.
bro. It's just
You get what I'm saying?
I definitely get what you're saying. I just feel like people are clout chasers.
Really?
That's
That's
just
crazy. 'Cause that's
that's
what he
just
said
what it
too.
is. It's just like how many fans you think Drake had before Lil Wayne signed him?
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
It's just
Yeah.
like it always happened like that. Once somebody get somebody to co-sign them and back them, it's like, oh yeah, man, I know him. He been doing music. Have you been supporting them?
Yeah. So
No.
what? So I guess my question is real. This too, right?
Yeah.
Is that I always ask this question on the back end, and this is just speaking objectively for people who become fans
Yeah.
after they hear a hit,
Yeah.
right? Like, do you think that it's your job or the people's job around you to make them like your music, right? So like, me and my friend were talking about this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to O'Shea, by the way. But just like every friend group needs that guy, right? That'll
Mm-hmm.
tell you this is good, this is bad, right?
Yeah.
But like also at the same time, your music that you're making, yeah, your people gonna hear it,
Mm-hmm.
but your music is really meant to touch people you don't know, right? So do you
Facts.
think that it's really considered cloud chasing if they finally just be like, oh, this is finally a good song, right?
Mm,
You
yeah,
got, you get what I mean?
actually,
Is it
yeah,
cloud chasing?
yeah,
It's like, oh, he
yeah.
finally got it. Like,
Actually,
hey, he been
hey,
working on it, but
actually,
like, he finally got a good song. All right.
actually, you are right. I have to backtrack. Yeah, you
Yeah.
are right. Because you do have to have that song that connect. Because people like songs that they actually connect to. So
Mm-hmm.
you can probably just be making songs and it probably just didn't connect with them, and
Yeah.
then you do some. They probably be going through something at the time, and hey, you just happen to make a hit, and they like, yeah, this actually hard. Like he actually spitting on here. Like
Yeah.
I feel this. Like
Yeah.
so, yeah, I definitely get you, bro. Yeah,
Okay.
I got to
Okay.
backtrack.
Now you bet you
My
for.
bad, y'all. No,
Nah, it's cool.
no
It's still
clout
cloud chasing.
chasing.
It's still cloud chasing because some people really just do it. Like I've been on it. I've been know he was cool,
Yeah.
but I just didn't want to be the
Hmm.
first to say it,
Yeah, for
right? And I
sure.
think that's a lot of people's problems too. It's like I
Hmm.
don't want to be the first to say it was dope.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why? Why you don't want to be the? Because if everybody be like, "Oh, that's hot garbage," now
Yeah.
you like, oh, "Damn, now you think you associated with that?" Like,
Yeah.
why does that matter,
For
right? So
sure.
no, I 100% understand. I 100%
Hmm.
understand. So I kind of you kind of mentioned earlier that it was faith that drove you to do
Hmm.
a spot. So how is it being in like the music industry and like just what has your faith helped guide you through just like that whole entire experience? Because you hear about the industry and it being like not
Yeah.
on quote unquote the devil's land, but it's just being a dark area sometimes,
Yeah.
right? Or rumors. Let me go rumors, right?
Hmm.
Rumors, stuff like that. So what helps you make sure that you're still doing your core values, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
as a soldier of the Lord?
Man, fate just keep me grounded. Like just stay in the word, read scriptures almost every day. Cause I ain't gonna lie and just say, man, I do this every day. I don't. It just be sometimes I feel like I be too busy and I be on myself hard about that because you always got to give God time.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just praying, um, staying consistent and like I'm not I'm not paying attention to the industry. Like
Yeah.
I'm not following that.
That path.
Yeah, I'm not following
You
that
there to
path.
make your money and be like, all right,
Yeah,
I'm out
like
this, I'm
if
out.
I can't, I'm not like I'm a man of value, like and standards, and
Hmm.
like I'm not just going for anything. I'm
Yeah.
not finna do anything just to get a buck. If I can't stand on it, I'm not writing no songs like that.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, I ain't doing
Yeah,
that.
okay. Yeah, I be
So
wondering that because I mean, like, what's people's long? I mean, I guess some people stand on it because they grew up in that environment. So
yeah,
I
yeah.
guess that's a whole different story. But
Hmm.
we talk about, you kind of mentioned, hey, if I can't stand on it, I ain't gonna write on it, right?
Yeah,
So like, how do you feel about like rappers that rap stuff, but they probably wouldn't stand on it for real?
it's a lot of it's a like a lot of rappers like that,
Yeah,
and
because
it's
I'm
like
about to go with this, right?
yeah,
I'm about to go with this.
I definitely
You know what? Because I'm freestyling.
I
Hey, I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm freestyling this.
I can definitely
I'm
tell where
freestyling this today
I
on
can
me.
I can definitely tell you where you
I'm
finna go.
freestyling it.
No, but like I said, that's clout. Like
Yeah. Okay.
that's what people rap about nowadays. Like I mean, sometimes you kind of you try to over like
Uh
what's the
huh.
name like
Overcompensate, or you just trying to
yeah
bluff
like
it up?
you probably got $50 in your pocket, but
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
say I got 500 to make it
Yeah.
sound
Yeah.
better.
Make it sound
You gonna
better.
like you might
Yeah.
want to hear I got $50. Okay, I got it too. You want to have
Yeah.
more than an average person,
Person.
so
Yeah.
yeah, a lot of people they clout like all that guns and shooting stuff. I never, I never. Well, I know Pooh Shiesty about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He definitely
Absolutely.
about that
Yeah. What
actually.
that boy All Star J about that too. Yeah. They about
Yeah,
that. They about that life.
yeah.
So
So yeah,
that.
you do got some
Yeah.
ones that'll stand on
Hey, so
business.
bro, look. So cool. I'm glad you say Pooh Shiesty, right?
Yeah,
I mean, this is not gonna be a Pooh Shiesty podcast because this is the PA podcast, right?
yeah,
But this question is for you,
yeah,
just from your music background, your music industry, right?
yeah.
Are contracts really written that bad to where boys are really trying to like, you know, I ain't say harm somebody, but they really on somebody, bro. These people gave me a fucked off deal, and why is that so common? right? And maybe I just don't hear about it in country music and stuff like that because I
Yeah.
don't listen to it or I don't
Mm-hmm.
keep up with the blogs for country music and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like it seems it's only rap music, rap people, rap art, whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's us as black folk, right, that are coming in and getting these crazy weird contracts and they don't actually make no money, right?
Yeah.
You got him, you got Finesse 2 Times, you got you had the young lady who like you just got a whole bunch of people,
Yeah.
and especially certain people have that moniker underneath their label. Now you're like, damn, like, why do people keep going there?
Man, honestly, I'm gonna make it real simple. It's like people not reading their contracts. They then they probably have like a lawyer that's probably working with the other person because sometimes label will give you lawyers,
Hmm.
but not knowing that that lawyer working for the label, so they gonna do
Yeah.
what's best for them. But they blind you with they blind you with the money, the upfront money, and when you coming from nothing, you're like, man, boy, you finna give me 100,000 right now.
Yeah.
I'm finna sign right now. But
Hmm.
you're not understanding in that contract, you're gonna owe 3 albums. You going to the studio, guess what? That's another fee. So they paying for your studio time, but they just drowning you in debt. So kind of like school. Kind of like school, they just drowning you in debt. Yeah, we gonna
Teach
pay
you.
for this. We gonna pay for your clothes. We gonna get you sponsored by all
So
this.
how is it debt if they're telling you we're gonna do this for you?
You gotta pay that back.
Oh,
Yeah,
why? But why is the contract like that though? Like, because I guess my question is right, like, and this is why I really want to get into this
yeah,
because I think most people who it's not a lack of people being able to read their contract,
yeah,
it's a lack of knowing,
yeah,
right? Because I'm gonna just do a small example, right? I
yeah,
got a young man, he played U of A. Shout out to B Mac.
yeah,
He was gonna go, he went and bought a Cybertruck,
yeah,
one of the flyest Cybertrucks in the city now. Shout out to Rat Factory. See how the
yeah.
shameless advertisement is, guys. Uh, yeah, he got the flyest, got the flyest Cybertruck in the city.
yeah,
And I was like, hey, bro, first thing I say, but why you about to buy this? Like, what you about to buy this? How you about to buy this, right? Then you
yeah,
teach him a little code, like, hey, bro, look, go get you LLC. He's like, yeah, they told me I gotta get a lawyer to get a. No, who told you that? You can go on LegalZoom right now and make you one, right? Like
right,
I gave him the sauce
yeah,
for free because he didn't know it. He was about to go buy, and
yeah,
now he bought it on a business account, making it pay out of that, get a check,
yeah,
learn the loophole. So I guess my question is, do you not think that it's just a lack of knowledge from our community? And like,
definitely.
how do we change that? Because why it's really look like exploitation, right? That's what it look
Mm.
like to me. But maybe I'm wrong, and maybe you can help me understand, like, when they do see this deal, why are they having to pay something back when they're already making the millions on other stuff?
They making millions.
Oh, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm assuming I don't know how much a song is, but I mean, if a song blows up and you do 10 million streams in a day or
Yeah.
something like that, they don't get just a percentage of that, and y'all just bust it down. Like, I'm so confused.
So the label, like, cause you got to think about it, like they are really putting that upfront money. They are really putting. You gotta think about marketing. You got to
Okay.
think about radio.
Okay.
You paying radio a lot of money to get their song in rotation.
Yeah.
So you really got to pay all of that back because they got to make profit
Yeah.
until they make profit. But they putting you in debt. Like the only thing that I know for sure that you probably get is your show money,
Okay.
but you still gotta
Bust it
get it,
down.
yeah,
Get back
bust it
money
down
back.
there,
You gotta get money back because you just
yeah,
pay for
and
all that
then
marketing to go on tour.
you got you got to think about security guards. You got to think about the assistant manager. You got to think about the road manager. You got to think about the performers when you go perform at these shows. Like it's a lot that they got to pay for it. That's why I would probably never sign a deal unless it's like a distribution deal. Like so I know I have full control over what I do. Like I don't need all the security guards. I'm not.
Come on now.
What is that? What's that for?
For
That's just
yeah, you paying somebody that they
just to
probably
look like somebody.
yeah.
You have somebody with a camera and you got two big security guards for what?
It work. It works though. That's so crazy. We'll talk about that later though. How
Yeah,
that works though, because I
it
did that for DreamCon low key, and yeah, and I
it
normal
does.
normal dude
It
didn't know nothing about no streaming, but I get it though. It give you a
yeah.
look. It give you a look. So dang. So I guess my question is, what do you think that like because it's just lack of knowledge about art, like how do we bridge that gap, right? How do we bridge it to where like now artists aren't just scuttled from
Mm.
not getting any money anymore, or like even if they are getting an event, it's not like you gotta pay $1 billion back. Like, how are independent artists able to keep their money so that they're not wasting it as opposed to somebody with a deal? Because you know what I mean? Like, how does that? Like, I just don't get like what's the
let's say if I mean we would need to give knowledge to our brothers. Like we need people like you.
Yeah.
Like you said, you put him on game. It's like us as the black community. It's like we. I don't know. I feel like we probably like the only race that like we don't want to give out the game for free because we don't want to feel like we don't want to. We like to see people do good, but not better than us.
Mm.
And it's like it's a lot of money out here for everybody. So my thing, I like to see everybody win. Sometimes no, I ain't gonna even say that. But sometimes I give out game and I have people be like, bro, why you doing that for free? It's like,
Bro.
bro,
Now I feel that because people be like, "Oh, teach me this." Like I'm like, man, I ain't gonna lie. I believe the game should be told, not sold. Like I'm opposite. I'm like,
yeah,
if I will teach you the game, the only thing I be telling people is that you have to be on my time, meaning that like I gotta have the time to like sit down with you and tell you what you need to
hmm
know. Now, what you do with the information after that's on you. But I'll never say you gotta charge. I gotta charge you to do some shit that I know how to do. Like what do I gain from that?
exactly. Just like when people ask me how you get music on TV, I'm gonna tell you every step that I did, and
Mm-hmm.
people don't like that I do that. I was like, bro, you need to charge for that. Like
For
for what?
what?
Like that's what goes back to fate. Like what's for me is for me. Like
Mm-hmm.
just because I'm giving them the game and they probably come in the same circle as me. I mean, if my song is good, it's good. If his song is good, it's good. Like that's just one opportunity. It's so many TV shows out here. Amazon, Hulu, Netflix. It's shows constantly being made.
Being
So
made so you can get on.
yeah, so
Absolutely.
it's like enough money for everybody to eat, man. So
Man, I feel that. I feel that, bro.
yeah,
So like, so what's the like? What do you want? Where do you want? I mean, you say you're not where you want to be yet. So
yeah.
where do you want to go?
No, I just wanted to be one of the best in my craft. Like I
Okay. Like,
study.
what's the end game? Like, what's the I say Mount Everest, but what's like? Hey, this is what I need to attain. I'm like, all right, I'm here. Like, I'm here.
When I can retire my mama,
Okay.
retire my wife,
Okay.
my son don't have
Okay.
to worry about getting out student loans
Okay.
or and he just generate
Okay.
generational
Generational wealth.
wealth. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
that's
So
all
how
it
do you
is.
create generational wealth in the music industry? I mean, I hear Russell be talking about it,
Mm-hmm.
like how if you do it this way, you can own your stuff and generational, this, that, and the third. But how is that the key? Whatever the Russell is saying, or do you think it's a different key to be
Yeah,
had?
that's definitely the key, and it's just like royalties. Like royalties, they pay you out for lifetime.
Hmm.
So even when I'm gone, like my son will basically get my royalties
Oh
that I'm
wow.
getting from TV shows because you know how they replay Family Matters. So
Yeah.
every show that my music in is gonna get a check
Yeah.
for forever.
Yeah.
So yes,
Okay. But is it high value or is it like how many I'm not gonna say how many TVs, but how many shows would you have to do or how popular would that show have to be for you to be able to say, okay, this is for retired people?
it. I mean, well,
Not pocket watching, but just saying
no,
like,
it depends. It
okay.
depends because it's like different shows pay different.
Okay,
Like
that's what I was about to
I
ask.
can tell
Like, how do
you,
you get on a high tip? Like, is it based on ratings? Like, that's how you know that this is a high period.
yeah,
You know what I
no,
mean?
no,
Okay.
I would say no because like for example, I say Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
Love and Hip Hop they probably got like 60 songs in one episode.
Yeah.
Like you're not getting paid that much.
Yeah.
And I can just say you probably can buy, let's say, a meal from Papa's, and that's how much you're gonna
Okay.
get. That's how much you're
You gonna
getting
get
paid from that
from that.
on the
Okay.
back end,
On the
like
back end, every time
every
they
time
play.
they're there, yeah. So,
Wow.
but you can go to
Who
like,
tracks how long it is and how it is?
oh, that's what you got your PRO for, like.
PR, what's that?
So it's like ASCAP. I know you heard of ASCAP, BMI, CSAC, and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I just lied so quick. I lied so quick. I said I'm looking like
Yeah,
no. Okay.
those are the like to be an artist,
Yeah.
like you supposed to be signed up with one
Okay.
of those pros. So
Got you.
they the ones that take on like go find your money. Where
Uh-huh.
is it playing in not
The
TV
copyright
show?
people. Not really, but like,
Not really, but
but
yeah, like they go find your money where it's out there. Like if your song playing in stores
uh-huh.
and all this
What?
other stuff. Yeah, so
How they do that?
that's one thing I don't know. I'm just like, hey, as long as y'all find my money,
Oh, that's
yeah,
crazy. Like imagine like so if Drake is playing in the store, right? But that's on Spotify, so never mind. I see how
yeah.
that works. Okay.
But yeah, they definitely will find out if it's
Yeah.
playing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. And then you just get paid. You
Mm-hmm.
just get paid.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So, the goal is to stay independent though forever or
The goal is to stay independent. I will only do if I do anything, it will be a partnership or it'll be a distribution deal.
okay. And I mean,
Because
you mentioned distribution. So, like with distribution, it's basically just owning everything anyway, right?
yeah, it's basically like you gotta push like Empire, like that's a distribution company.
Yeah.
300, that's a distribution company.
Okay.
Like once you get that back end, you can do your
You
thing,
can do your
and
thing.
you still own everything,
Okay.
and then you still in control. Like I can go do whatever
Yeah,
video I
I
want
want
to,
to
long
do.
as I'm promoting myself. But
Okay.
I got that behind me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what about when we talk about, you know, pushing, right?
Hmm.
Marketing.
Hmm.
Does that matter in music? Like, I mean, that's a dumbass question. Does marketing matter in music? But do you think that like when it comes to marketing, right? I think about this just in a content creator situation, right?
Hmm.
Do you think people spend enough on marketing? And is marketing just bots and whatever, or is it like what is actual marketing, right? Because a Google ad, everybody can do Google ad. In my
Yeah.
opinion, I think it's still bots because you still get. I think it's bots, right?
Yeah.
But
It is. It
but
definitely.
I'm saying so like you can't be like, oh well, I use bots to do this, but it
Hmm.
gets you to your main followers. Because if we're being real, I think like Instagram got 50 million people on it. Let's just say that maybe 1% 2% are actual real people. Maybe other three are like
You don't think
40
all
A.
these celebrity
Come
got
on,
bots?
come on now. Yeah, that's what I'm at.
You
Yeah, so
gotta.
it's just
It's like marketing. It just making you look good.
okay.
Like I'm trying to see how I can even put this, but marketing definitely matters. Like let's say 6ix9ine. I knew nothing about 6ix9ine.
Not at all.
He colored his hair. Then you start seeing them in magazines. You're like, bro, who is this weird dude with the color hair? I don't know why this weird stuff is like
Yeah.
getting people to cling on to people. Even it's like Young Thug when he wore the dress.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Internet was going crazy. But guess what they was doing? Going to his page, clicking. Let me see who he is. Is he really like that for real?
Wow.
Marketing.
Wow. But see, look, that is that it's a crazy question because you're like that's marketing,
Yeah.
right? But is that good marketing or bad marketing? Because people are not going because it's a good thing; they're going because it's a bad thing. But yet they go because it's a bad thing, and then maybe like, oh, I fuck with it, or oh, I don't fuck with it, right?
Hmm.
The reason why I named this "Let's Argue About It" is kind of like the same reason, right? We don't really be on this whole argument, but people think because I put "Let's Argue About It" as a title, oh, I want
Hmm.
to come on and argue. Argue about what? Because I'm not arguing for real. If you really watch what I do, it's not argument. So,
Hmm.
do you think that like we're just? I mean, I guess I'm a part of it. Like
Hmm.
negative attention is what sells, not
Oh,
positive.
most definitely.
Yeah. Okay.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So
All
you got to
these
be
fake
negative. So it's
fights and
negative. So it's negative marketing. It's not really real marketing, right? So
it's
you,
not.
yeah. So it's just negative marketing because you're not being yourself. You're just being
Hmm.
a
That's
front.
all this beef. All this fake fabricated beef. They see each other in public and nothing happen.
Yeah.
Bro, that stuff be playing. I'm gonna tell you that stuff be playing.
What?
Still to this day, I don't really think Drake and what's the name is beefing, bro.
Kendrick?
Yeah, I hate
Why?
to I hate to believe that. I
What?
just,
They was in the same
bro,
room sometime. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hey,
bro,
hold
come
on, hold
on, bro.
on.
Like y'all
So you're
just,
telling me, hold on, time out. You're telling me they and I mind you, me and we be arguing
yeah,
this shit in the group chat to this day. To this
bro.
day, right? Like we be arguing about who won that. And I'm over there, Drake standing. I'm 10
Hey,
toes,
I'm
you
standing.
know.
I'm standing on it too.
Look, I'm 10 toes in, and I'm from California. And them
Yeah,
niggas just, you can't eat it.
yeah,
Nah, I'm standing on Drake one day.
yeah,
But you're telling me that all that shit was for nothing because these niggas was right next to each other and they was just like, yo, what's good?
bro, bro,
That's crazy.
bro.
So like, how does that? Nah, bro, cause like we really gotta talk about this because at this point it already out the bag. But
Yeah,
like, they are in like arm's reach, or they just like he's over on across the room, I'm across the room. They on the third floor of the Hilton, he's on the first floor of the Hilton. Like, what's the proximity range for this, right? And after what song was this? Because bro was saying some crazy shit about dude wife. You know what
bro.
I'm saying? So like
Yeah,
I need like the proximity, the timeline, what song it was. You ain't gotta tell me what it was, but what song was being played at the moment because that's too much tension.
it's like I don't see how people. Well, I guess I do. Like people go from being like real close, like y'all doing songs together.
Mm-hmm.
Drake is he gave you your first opportunity,
Yeah.
so it's like I don't know if you had envious jealousy in your heart the whole time, but it's just like I feel like he was ready to get that off. But for what though? I don't.
Yeah.
And it's just like I hate that Drake even went back at him, bro. Like you really gave him. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that because Kendrick Lamar is a dope artist. But let's be real. Like when it came to music, like you really don't hear from Kendrick like that.
I, come on, bro. I've
And
been saying
then
it. I've been saying that. You're not finna.
once this beef happened, Drake, you took Kendrick to a whole new heights. And off a song that he wasn't really rapping on. Like They Not Like Us, it's fire. I rock with it.
Brother.
But that's not the Kendrick Lamar I know. And I feel like Drake, he beat you at your own game. Like
Yeah.
you was trying to bar him.
Yeah.
And nobody want to hear bars no more, bro.
Yeah.
They trying to hear something they can vibe.
Yeah.
Like you dissing him, and we gonna crip walk to this. We
Yeah.
finna do.
Yeah.
That's what he did. Like why you ain't do the same thing you
But
did?
you know what's so crazy? I have like it ain't even really played like that. I haven't heard from him since. I'm not that's so and people thought me I was Super Bowl this. I'm like, I'm telling you, after the Super Bowl is over with, I won't hear a word about this damn song.
Quiet.
Quiet.
And
I don't even know what he's doing now. Is
and
him
I
and his
feel-
wife together? I don't
bro,
even know what's happening.
I feel like Clout was so Clout was just the Grammys. Y'all giving him all that Grammys for that song, bro. Just to make
Crazy.
it's a lot behind the scenes because you know when Drake got his Grammy,
Yeah.
he was like, bro, you don't need no Grammy. Like
Yeah.
he used that as a
As
doorstopper.
Yeah.
So now I feel like the Grammys going at Drake, or we want to give
Because he
Kendrick
dissed
Lamar.
us. Yeah, the elite. He had dissed the elite.
Yeah, and
you
people
know?
just going crazy like, man, you seen all these Grammys he got?
That's cool,
Bro,
but that's
man,
not
you gotta peep the story, bro. Like I see
Yeah.
that before it even happened.
before it even happened. That's crazy. So bros was really out there fake beefing.
Bro,
Low key. That's crazy.
I guarantee you they gonna do a song probably in like the next year or two.
You think so? United Front? How do you
Watch.
do that? Hey, you know what? Let's talk about this because this is so random because,
Yeah.
like, we're talking about PA and what PA does,
Yeah.
right? But we're also talking about just the behind the scenes of the music.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this, right?
Mhm.
Shout out to you being a faithful black man because,
Yeah.
like, why do celebrities, and I'm not gonna say even just from a woman's standpoint because people
Yeah.
get mad, but why is there so much inner swapping? Like one rapper, like you just like boys be in the same room doing collabs, doing music together.
Mhm.
This is one dude's girl, now another dude's girl, now you this dude's girl. Like, why is that a thing to like, break up with somebody? And are those just publicity stunts or like what's that about?
Definitely. You
Okay.
gonna date who can up your game. That's why a lot of people went to Kim Kardashian.
Mm-hmm.
Like you definitely gonna have a lot of that. And then you want somebody on your level. You don't want no average person. Like
Mm-hmm.
you want somebody that can also bring something to the table.
Mm-hmm.
So they got to be making just the most money as you. So when y'all get divorced or y'all finish y'all thing,
Yeah.
like there's no feelings hurt. I got my money, you got your money. We gone about our business. But see, if you dating the average person, then you ask about these prenups and all that stuff.
Yes,
Then it's like
yeah,
that's a whole
yeah.
different conversation.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
why you really here? So
Yeah. Okay. I guess it's just an elite thing. But like
yeah,
there's not a lot of elite people out there where they can't be on their level, I guess. Because like they're literally like the whole Offset and Stephon Diggs. Like that doesn't make sense to me. Because like, bro,
man,
what? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like that stuff don't be making sense to me because it's like, bro, there's a million of them out here.
yeah. I feel like that was petty.
Okay. Petty.
I mean, Offset. I mean, he did it to himself too. But
yeah.
like, no matter how high you are,
Yeah.
bro, you gonna have some pettiness in you. Like,
Yeah.
that was his favorite football player. So
Okay.
you know how women are. Well, I ain't gonna say all women, but
Yeah.
like, you go low, they gonna go lower.
Yeah, that's crazy. But nah, that's crazy. So okay, so back to PA, right? So
Yeah.
PA, songwriter, want to retire the family, want to do everything.
Mhm.
What is like what's next, right? Shout out to the my hit. We the new.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my favorite one right there right
Yeah.
now. So like what is that? Is that the direction that you going with some of this new music that you got going, or what's up?
Yeah, so my next thing is like being a music supervisor. So now
Okay.
I'm not submitting to TV shows
Mm-hmm.
to now I'm actually the one that accepting the songs
Hmm.
to put in the film. So shout out to Bio Cross Y. I'm on that. So it's a new show will be coming out in the fall and it will be on a major network. Just can't tell you right now, but
That's okay.
yeah, I'm definitely focused on that. So the music supervisor probably be my thing
So
and
how
I'll
did you
do.
get into that? Like, what kind of role does that entail? Is that just because you have so many like hits that it's just like, hey, I'm a music supervisor now?
Yeah, actually, I mean, I was blessed with the opportunity because by having a lot of placements on TV,
Oh,
so
okay.
I know the sync licensing business and I know how to do that stuff. So I'm glad Miss Janine, she gave me the opportunity. She reached out. She said I would like you to be the part of this, and then it was like it's like a black sci-fi show. So I'm
Oh,
like,
let's
I
get
gotta
it. Get
kill this. So it's gonna be something like Luke Cage
more.
and
Okay.
Supercell.
I
Or,
need that.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
You know me. I'm an
it's
anime fan too. So you know me. I'm all the
yeah.
sci-fi,
So
all that, bro.
it's definitely gonna be hard. And my thing is just staying consistent and doing the groundwork. Like
Okay.
it's crazy.
So
Yeah,
like,
it's
I mean,
crazy,
me and
bro.
you had a conversation off camera, just kind of like you kind of got to be mindful of what you say. So that's great.
Yeah.
But like, does that mean you're gonna have to stop making music? Are you still gonna write while you're
No,
doing this? Are you still gonna be doing this
like
in
I just
conjunction with it?
no. So
Like,
I just created the theme song. So the song that comes on when the show come on, I created that one. And then I'm also with Tribe Mafia. Shout out to them as well. So I'm actually working with them, and we making like songs for all the characters. Like, so you got a character named Sam. You got a character
oh,
named
so you're making you say accepting the songs like you're making the songs
yeah.
that are going into
I'm
this.
making the songs
Oh,
as
that's a whole
well.
different thing, brother. Like, I'm thinking you like somebody sending you a beat now and you telling them, oh, I can put it in here.
Oh no
No, you're
no.
making it.
Yeah,
Like you're
I'm
making all the
actually
soundtrack for the entire.
yeah, pretty
Oh
much.
shit! It's
And
like an
then
8 episode run.
yeah, so
Oh.
so yeah, I'm actually working with a lot of artists because I know how it is, like getting your
Hmm.
music on TV. Like I had to figure all this out by myself. Like
Yeah,
I was self taught and everything. So
yeah.
I'm
I ain't
reaching.
gonna lie to you, because this is gonna be a great point right here.
Yeah.
If you've made it to this point of the episode,
Hmm.
then you guys know who's giving the free game away and what he's doing right now and who he's working with.
Yeah.
So if you made it to the episode and you really F with his process, then this is gonna be that nugget that's like, hey, reach out to him if you're an artist trying to
Hmm.
figure out and navigate your way in this world. So let that be known. This is that moment in this video. And I ain't gonna tell nobody about this, but if you made it to this point of that video,
Yeah.
somebody's gonna be like, oh shit, hey, I saw it in the video that said I could reach out to you. So
Yeah.
there you
No,
go.
for sure. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to do something different. Like instead of reaching out to like Beyonce don't need no extra money. All these top artists don't need no extra money. I want to go back to my community. Like, hey, you do music, like you want your opportunity. I'm gonna give you a chance. Not guaranteed,
Uh-huh.
but if it sound good and I can fit it in the episode, I'm definitely giving out those opportunities because they're not giving out
To
they're not
everybody.
giving out that much. Yeah,
Yeah.
for
And then
sure.
once you get one, it could lead to another, lead to another. It might come back
Exactly.
next season, it might be like, hey, bro, we want you to do that thing.
Just
Like,
like I
yeah.
said, like
Okay.
one opportunity can open up so many more doors for
Okay.
you.
So how long does this project take to like make? Because if you like, I imagine if you're even doing like a minimum 8 episode run, right?
Yeah.
Like you're probably doing like you mentioned some shows got 60 songs. So how many songs per episode are you allocated to do now to be able to carry you?
So that's still in the work, but
Okay.
like typically a episode have I want to say like well you got like 15 around about 10 to 15 songs, or you probably just have people that do score. You probably have the sounds and like different type of instrumentals
Mm-hmm.
playing and stuff like that. So yeah, it's typically like 10 to 15.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, damn, bro, that's fire, man. That's
yeah.
really exciting and good to hear, man. I can't wait to watch, it, especially Black Sci-Fi. I fuck
Oh
with
yeah,
that,
for
man.
sure.
I fuck with that show, bro. So, you know, I just realized that I think I might have picked a crazy career choice because you out there living a dream, big dog.
Hey man,
But what?
Now you got the
Man,
right career choice. You got the
man, that's crazy.
that's
But what's for
steady.
you is for you. Yeah, what's
That's
for you is
steady.
for you though. But I get it though. That's
Yeah,
fire, man. So, do you is your how old's your son?
he's 8.
8.
Yeah.
So is he picked up the musically inclined thing, or are you like, nah, he probably
See,
gonna be something else?
my son is autistic, but
Wait, is it autism awareness month? It
hmm
is.
yeah.
Well,
So like every time I go to the studio, he's like tuned in. So I know he's gonna do something musically
yeah.
for sure. Like he always by my engineer trying to learn the buttons, pushing buttons and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy because he always around the house. He think he can sing. That's the crazy part. He be singing,
Yeah. Okay.
and he can actually hold a note,
Yeah. Hey, bro.
which is
Hey.
shocking. So
Hey.
I'm just like when he develop, and I know he gonna develop because I pray every day, so I know he's definitely gonna develop in a
Yeah.
high facet. So
Hi. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's exciting, man. So,
hmm
but it's good though to have
yeah,
like the mini me and what's
hmm
up, like you catching on, cause like you say, it's about creating generational legacy. Cause who's to say now
hmm
you guys aren't doing a father and son music business? You know what I'm
that would be
saying?
dope.
Like you know what I'm saying? Now y'all making beats. Now y'all creating soundtracks for things together. You're managing a team,
hmm
and you're able to hire him to. Hey, am I right? You get what I mean? Like
Exactly.
that. That's the type of
I'm waiting on
legacy
that
and
moment.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's the type of legacy and generational stuff we'll be talking about, man. Because it ain't always just wealth, but it's also what you leave behind. And so
right.
you can by what you just said, I see where the vision can go, brother. Like
Yeah, for sure.
it's already rewritten. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
hmm
music, you singing music, his thing. Like y'all are collabing and partnering. And you put yourself in a position to bring it with you.
Yeah, no, for
Everywhere you
sure.
go,
Yes,
everywhere you
sir.
go. You know what I mean? So now
hmm
that's fire, bro. So you've been doing this 15 decades, man. So it's really not too much more.
15 decades.
15 decades. I was crazy. 15 years. We'll cut that. Yeah, 15 years. You've been doing this for 15 years,
Yeah.
man. You've made a career. Are there any regrets in anything you've done to this point? And when I say regret, meaning like you wish you would have took this opportunity, you wish you didn't do this opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I would say my only regret was not doing it earlier, not taking it serious
Okay.
earlier. Like I feel like I'd be way farther than if I knew what I knew now, back
Mm-hmm.
in the gap, I'd be out of here easily.
Easy.
So yeah, it just. But I guess that's what made me like all those downfalls, all those missed opportunities. Because there have been some opportunities I
Mm-hmm.
fumbled and I wasn't ready. So if I would have started taking it serious before I got the PV, oh yeah, it was out of
He
here.
was out of there.
Yeah.
Damn. So like what's the next, like, not end goal, but after we leave here, you're
Mhm.
going to LA, you're gonna work on your project, I'm assuming. Like, is that from home? Like, how does that work?
So that's actually like so I'm actually doing other interviews for the Biocross, like the new.
Okay.
So we going on a press run. So
Okay. Y'all
yeah.
need a cameraman?
Hey, we probably
No, real
honestly
real deal.
no.
I'm not even trying to be funny,
Yeah.
but my bro, I've been trying to tell him, hey bro, I'm finna retire you not retire you, but I'm finna get you a job so you can quit that other BS you got going on. Because he's really talented.
No,
Got
seriously.
Yeah, for real. I mean, this is just we can cut this later because we can talk about it off camera.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No, for
nah, for
sure.
real. If your guys are needing cameraman,
Mm.
I'm telling you, right, I have the perfect person right here. That's just
Yeah.
being shameless plug all day, every day. That's my guy, and
Oh
he
yeah.
wants to do what he wants to be in the industry of film and doing that kind of stuff.
hmm
And his work is great, but he's just like you mentioned, opportunities.
Exactly.
It's not, they're not giving out, they're not handing out. But
Facts.
if you given that opportunity, boys can sit down and show like I can do this. I work like this is how hard I am. So all right, bro. So
Mhm.
is the songwriter or the artist more important?
The songwriter for sure.
Ooh, okay. Why the
No,
songwriter?
well, I'm biased. I'm biased.
Yeah.
I mean, it go hand in hand because the artist is the one that's gonna promote it. They gonna sell. They gonna sell the record. They bring the record to life. They gonna be the ones traveling and singing it to millions of people.
Mm-hmm.
So, but y'all won't have that if y'all didn't have a songwriter.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like,
I think that's pretty obvious.
so
It's like the
you,
chicken before the egg.
yeah, it's like you singing it, the people are connecting with it, but you got to understand that the people are connecting to the songwriter. You just the face of it.
Yeah. Dang. Rank them: R. Kelly, Usher, and Chris Brown.
Usher, Chris Brown, R. Kelly,
Who's the king of music? Who's the king of R&B?
Usher.
Over R. Kelly?
Yes,
Why?
he just is. I ain't even got an explanation. He just is. I told y'all I'm gonna be biased.
No, I feel you. It could be. I mean, but why are you buy? Oh, because it's 90s.
Yeah,
I got you.
and that was like
I
when
got you.
like the first R&B singer. Like I just actually bought like all his albums.
Okay,
I don't
yeah,
know.
okay. All right.
Like, don't get me wrong. I was TP2.
Okay.
R. Kelly had a whole run on one album. I forgot the name of it. It was a Chocolate Factory.
Okay. Yeah. So you was a fan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. But it's the reason why I got him third.
Jeez. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. For a long time, I thought Trey Songz was better than Chris Brown, but that's for a whole other debate. And then I realized he was doing weird. Hey, you're a weird nigga now, but no cap. I was standing on that hill for a long time
It ain't
that
even
Trey
close.
Songz was better than Chris Brown.
It
Like,
ain't
I
even
really mean
close.
that. I was standing on it for a while. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I've come to my senses, but I was letting you know that early. Yeah, I was standing on it. Like,
Ain't
I ain't
no
gonna
way.
lie, I was
It ain't
standing on
even
that.
close.
It's not. No, absolutely not. Like now, no. But in them early years, I feel like he was neck and neck. I feel like there was.
Not
I feel
even
like
in
he
the
was.
early years.
I feel like it
bro.
was Braun and Kobe.
Give me five Trey songs. Five Trey songs.
Man, can't help but wait. Last time, let me see. Hold on, cause now you know you ask a question, you let it draw a break. Hold on,
Exactly, because you did that to me. That's why I'm doing it to you.
No. Oh my goodness. I can't even like what. I just be knowing the names, man.
Bro.
But you know, what's that? Go girl, it's your birthday. Yeah, whatever it is.
Bro.
You know.
So
Who else it is there? All we do is F. You know that one was a hit. That whole album right there was a little hit for me.
yeah.
And let me see. Uh, I like some of his freestyles. Like he did that little Trapped in a Closet remix freestyle. I like that.
Bro, so I'm one album from Chris
But if you
Brown.
ask me for Chris
And this
Brown,
is his
that's
first
crazy.
album. Yo, give me that. Say goodbye. Poppin'. And ain't no way. That's just 5 songs off the album.
Damn.
He washing him.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
That whole first album is.
I'm understanding that now, but what I'm telling y'all back in the gap, y'all couldn't tell me this. In college, you really couldn't tell me that. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like Trey Songz was like the best R&B artist for my college career. But that's just, that's not the.
You want to know why I feel like you feel that way?
Why?
Because all the girls like him, and you know how dudes are.
Yeah.
They like what girls like.
Yeah.
So
that might have been. But they like Chris Brown too, though.
yeah, but I feel like they like him first.
Okay.
Because he was more. Okay. I would say he was more mature at the time.
Yeah, more.
Chris Brown.
I got you.
He had to grow into his.
I got you.
Adult phase.
Adult phase.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Well, we can sit here and chat all day, but me and you both gotta get the hell up out of here.
No, for sure.
Got wives at home. You feel me?
Yeah.
But nah, as always, bro, I appreciate you popping up,
you,
man.
bro.
Look, any shout outs you want to give to the people?
Man, like I said, shout out to Bio Cross, the whole team. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Newts for sure. And most importantly, shout out to my wife and my son. I love you, mama.
Hold it down.
And my pops.
Ooh, that's it. And look what time it is when you said the magic word, pops, dad. Shout out to Cool Dad. Shout out to the whole organization, for allowing me to be in this space, for allowing for me to connect with other cool dads who do dub stuff. If you're ever looking for a fatherhood community, you're looking to make an impact with these kids, come on down. We out here in the East Riverside district, doing good things, man. So again, I appreciate you, bro. I look forward to dropping some of these takes, man. But we out until the next time.
Peace.
And the next time gonna be when they get like them 4 Grammys.
Yeah, for sure.
I said 4, but held up 5. It's time to go.